The once notorious armed robber, well, he is serving his term at the Ankerful prisons. The man...
He was convicted on charges of robbery and conspiracy to rob.
It's mind-boggling how an innocent child could grow up to become such a dangerous monster, and everyone hoped they never became a victim of his evil deeds. He is said to be the most notorious armed robber in the West African country, Ghana. He is currently serving 160 years in prison. This is the story of Arthur Ayi. He is regarded as one of the most dangerous armed robbers in the history of Africa. Arthur Ayi has become a household name and synonym for a hardened criminal, due to how the notorious robber displayed relentless professionalism in his field of robbery. Now, I think you're eagerly expecting to know some of this guy's criminal acts that have earned him this reputation. Well, let's get into the story. Arthur Ayi's actual name is Raymond Ayi Ayitey. He was born in Adabraka, a suburb of Accra, Ghana. According to those who knew him back then, he was a very loyal, innocent, and respectful person. Ayi quit schooling and decided to work so he could earn an income for himself. After his mother left him to the United Kingdom, he became a mechanic, and after some years in the work, he was able to learn driving. So he stopped working as a mechanic and became a taxi driver. However, Arthur Ayi got involved in an accident on one of his journeys. He was driving someone from a festival held at Arkropong in the Ashanti region of Ghana. The car was destroyed, and it wasn't his either.
That was 1998. I'm a taxi in Sazana Okano. Yeah. Me taxi, me drive fine. And I'm a far dropping car That was festival. And I'm a konya accident to all. And I can't call condemn it will be car until.
As a result, he returned to Accra jobless and in debt. He consulted a friend for help, and he was then introduced to one man named Eddie, who needed a skilled driver to help him begin a work of crime. Eddie wanted to start a car burglary. When he disclosed it to Ayi, he wasn't okay with it, so he first declined the offer, but later realized he would get money from nowhere to settle the debt, and he also had a pregnant lover to take care of at the time. Their first successful robbery was in 1999, when Arthur Ayi, together with the gang, made away with a sum of 12 million old Ghana cedis, of which he received 2.5 million for himself. Seeing how lucrative their criminal acts were, the gang made their activities frequent, and they terrorized people while hijacking their cars and robbing them of their valuables. Ayi clarified in an interview that he possessed charms that protected him from gunshots and getting busted.
Most of the police officers weren't able to apprehend you because you have amulets and other things around your body, which in a way fortified you, made you strong, you know. Is it true that you had charms and amulets?
Okay. So because some baby no the baby no so menjindi. In a sense, near the two me community and Yamisianka and the Yamidia. But Sebi or Bia or Ye Jumabia or Bibia there or the Shasi and the dear Mikitabi.
One of the victims of Arthur Ayi's robbery recounted his ordeal and narrated that the gang trailed his car from a bank and made off with 22 million old Ghana cedis he had withdrawn. Another victim, who was a pastor, also disclosed that Ayi's gang stole his 56 million old Ghana cedis at the church premises. Ghana in the late 90s was in the process of developing, and as such, there were few means to transact businesses with the aid of technology, such as mobile money and back transactions, so people carried large sums of money in large quantities. Arthur Ayi and his gang were suspected of stealing 700 million old Ghana cedis in cash, as well as cars, phones, and jewelry. The cash amount stolen by Arthur Ayi and his gang would be equivalent to 70,000 Ghana cedis in 2023. After being declared wanted and having his pictures scattered across the country, Arthur Ayi went into hiding. He stayed in Chorker, Accra. Ayi later moved from the community after he got a tip that the police were looking to apprehend him. A team of police led by ACP Kofi Boachi managed to arrest some members of Ayi's gang, while killing others who engaged them in a gun battle. Arthur Ayi later went to seek refuge at his elder sister's house in Nuungwa, where he was arrested. According to Grapevine, Ayi stayed in the house for weeks, unknown to many, until he argued with his sister's daughter, and the most wanted man revealed himself, and was identified by some of the tenants. On February 28, 2005, while Arthur R. Yee was drying his clothes, a team of police laid an ambush at the house and arrested him from the hideout. They wanted to end his life, but he repeatedly begged the police not to kill him. Fortunately, his life was spared, and he was given a 160-year jail term to serve.
Okay, sometimes I might say that what sometimes Ghanaians are saying is not true, because I'm not a champion. And there are many crimes that they have given to me that I don't know anything about it. Yeah. But all the same, I've offended. So I just have to be quiet and then pray for God that God will deliver me from this place. Yeah.
So tell me
Arthur R. Yee was known to be a very skilled driver, according to police records, and could have starred in Hollywood action movies. He could reverse a car at a speed of 100 kilometers while on a chase, said the police. He has now turned a new leaf in prison. He says he has regretted all the harm he caused to humanity and seeks forgiveness. In 2015, he pleaded with the government to grant him a pardon. But he is still in jail right now, serving out his sentence. That's all for the story of the most notorious armed robber in the history of Ghana. Please show some love by subscribing to this channel for more similar content. Don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends as well.